Howdy there, I'm that indie games guy, and if you're here, then you're exactly like me. You love indie games and want to know what games will be coming out in the future. Or if you're watching this from the future, games that have already been released. This video, I'll explore a whole list of indie games that are set to be released shortly. These could be games you've already wishlisted, or unknown gems. Let me know in the comments below if you like the look of any of these games, and let the video commence. Starting off the list with Garden Life, a cozy simulator. Doesn't get more cozy than when the word cozy literally is in the title. Garden Life is a relaxing gardening game in which you create your dream garden in a peaceful, colourful world. You'll be in charge of an abandoned community garden and decide to roll up your sleeves to restore it to its former glory. Complete tasks given to you by your neighbours to earn rewards, unlock new tools, seeds, ornaments and areas of the garden, and learn more about what lies behind this secluded spot. Community gardens are a brilliant idea, as you all get to come together with people that you might never speak to within your local area. Garden Life will have you planting seeds and looking after them until they're thriving and blooming, pulling out weeds and deciding which to keep in certain areas, as they might be able to protect the flowers that you've planted. You can head to the local village and set up a flower stall to sell the flowers and any bouquets that you've made to earn some extra money to buy more and different seeds. Garden Life will allow you to live out your gardening fantasy, as if you're like me and living in the UK, the weather isn't always perfect to get outside. This will allow you to make beautiful sceneries within your space and leave you with a smile on your face. Following on, we have Distant Bloom, a serene management game that lets you explore an alien planet where things have gone amiss, and it'll be down to you to harness the power of the local plants to restore the environment around you, and build a flourishing community for you and any crewmates that you may have. After a long expedition through space, you and your crew land on an alien planet, with the critical mission of establishing a new home for your species. But this place is very different from the vision that you had through your telescope. Nurture new life by learning how to care for an amazingly varied alien flora. Play around with plant structures and create a thriving ecosystem that will spread its roots throughout the land. Once you've been able to cultivate the soil to grow food, use the ingredients that you've collected, see what strange and interesting recipes that you'll be able to throw together. Maybe not all the ingredients need to get thrown into the bowl though, as you might be able to use them in other crafting recipes you find and unlock along the way. Distant Bloom will be a caring game that allows you to change the outcome of a dying planet and allow it to thrive once more. These games will always give you a warm feeling once you succeed, not only because it looks beautiful and pretty, but because you've changed the fate of this land. Pretty magical, right? I'm sure that most of us, if not all of us, have heard or at least seen LOFI Girl, the LOFI channel on YouTube that chills you out while you're working, playing games, or literally any other task. That's where Spirit City, LOFI Sessions comes into play. You'll get to set the mood with LOFI beats and soundscapes, customize your character and spirit pet, and use the productivity tools to help you stay on task, all while discovering cute hidden spirits and adding them to your spirit collection. In this adorable idle game, you'll start by setting the perfect vibe for your day with calming lo-fi beats, mixing in your favourite background sounds to create a soothing soundscape, and customizing your character and your spirit companion. The game is all about finding the right beat, the environment and the character that brings all the spirit animals over to you. All are different, and it will take for you to try the new beats and songs to unlock the spirits to be added to your collection. Spirit City LOFI Sessions is designed to let you focus for as long as you want, and the game will never throw in distracting bits or notifications. Time to settle in for some productive work sessions without any distractions and get work done. Lo-fi has become a massive part of my life, with the songs even being used in the background of this very YouTube video. They are super relaxing and perfect for when you want to listen to songs but not get distracted. Let's take a trip in the Garden Path, a slice of life game about the joy of gardening, designed to be picked up and played in short and sweet bites. Whether you're fishing, growing, trading, or making new vegetable friends, A wonderful and wistful adventure awaits when wandering the garden path. The game isn't about long drawn out adventures or tasks that will take you days to complete. It's about the small wins, the joys of completing a task no matter the size, and finding the enjoyment in the little things in life. It's so easy to forget all the small things you achieve every single day, and once you start forgetting them, you can lose the enjoyment behind them, and this is what Garden Path is trying to teach us. You won't be alone in your new home. A charming cast of vegetable-headed visitors are eager to make your acquaintance, and may even make their home alongside yours. You can even invite a friend to play in local co-op and spend time together in the garden. The more time you spend in the garden or tending to certain tasks, the garden path will tailor itself around you, so each time you should notice something's a little different. The garden path seems like a breath of fresh air, and I really do hope that we can use this as a platform to find the love for those tasks in the real world again, and use it as inspiration to find happiness and peace in the mundane. Up next we have Paper Trail, a top-down puzzle adventure about leaving home, set in a foldable paper world. You play as Paige, you get the joke right, a budding academic, leaving home for the first time to pursue her studies. On the journey, you will learn to fold the world, merging two sides to one puzzle, explore new areas and uncover long-lost secrets. This game features a page-turning mechanic that has you turning and folding pages to solve puzzles on the page that is right in front of you. You'll need to move the pages to allow Paige to continue her journey as she uncovers the world that has been set out in front of her. From deep dark caves that have never been touched for years to the tallest treetops battered by rain. Explore a variety of handcrafted environments as Paige makes her journey to university, taking in the sights and wonders as she goes. Paper Trail is a beautiful journey that will have you turning pages to help, but also find out more about the life of Paige herself and what this journey means to her. The puzzles seem fairly user-friendly. I always believe a cozy game shouldn't be really difficult. It would defeat the purpose of it being a relaxing environment if all of a sudden you had to fight a boss out of a Dark Souls game. Continuing the list, we have a universe I never expected to see in this category. That's right, this is a League of Legends game in the cozy genre. Bandle Tale, a League of Legends story, is a crafting RPG set in the whimsical world of Bandle City. After a party goes wrong, the portal that connects your home collapses and throws everything into chaos. Using your knitting magic and backpack house, restore the portals to reunite Bandle City. You'll play as a shy Yordle who lives in Yarnville, a cozy but isolated island obsessed with all things knitting. After your 101-year apprenticeship ends, you wish to travel around Bandle City and see what the world has to offer. But one wild party, something happens that affects the portal, and it comes down with a massive crash. Use your unique knitting magic and unflappable spirit, enlist the help of new friends, restore the portals, and reunite Bandle City once more. I'd say this game is giving me a mix of farming simulator and exploration adventure, as you'll need to grow and manage the lands while exploring the crazy and wacky zones you have around you. The game is being created by the wonderful people behind Graveyard Keeper, and that was a fantastic farming sim. I have really high expectations for Bandle Tale. I'm a massive fan of League of Legends, and these spin-off games that they've made so far have been fantastic. I'm really looking forward to meeting the characters from the game and learning more about their backstories in more of a cozy environment. Time for a very important question. Do ghosts exist, and if they did, would they be matchmakers? But hey, I don't have the answer right now, but luckily we have this game, Love Ghostie, and it's here to show us what that world might look like. Love Ghostie will have you becoming a wholesome ghost matchmaker, growing relationships between the manor's residents as you gift items to lift their spirits, set them up on dates, and watch love bloom. Each character you see within the manor is shippable with any other character, so don't think love is set in stone in this world. No, you'll be able to match anyone you see fit. You'll need to help them choose the right path for them. This comes from reading a page or two of their diary, so you know what the best gifts are, helping them decorate their house so other people will believe they should be together from the start. As residents get closer to each other, you'll unlock adorable relationship scenes. Every pair of residents has their own unique story, so the replayability is sky high in Love Ghostie. Make sure you try out all the combinations, as the game holds 66 in total at the moment, which possibly could come more in the future. Love Ghostie seems like a matchmaker's heaven, as you'll get to ship all the characters you want without anyone ever knowing you was there. You'll be able to wear the captain's hat with pride in this one. Ooh, a game I've been looking forward to for so long now. The developers have already made some amazing cozy indie games, so I hope this one doesn't disappoint. This is Mika and the Witch's Mountain, a fantasy adventure about an aspiring witch who delivers parcels to the townspeople of a small island. Mika is an aspiring witch who has just embarked on a journey to the top of the mountain. There, the answers to many questions about life and magic await her, but also the end of a journey for personal growth and self-discovery. You work for the local postal service, and you'll need to collect the packages for the people of the small town and fly them around on your trusty broom to ensure a safe journey. If you complete deliveries successfully without getting the package wet or breaking it, you'll make your neighbours very happy and fill up your delivery person's card with stamps. The art style is stunning. It really does remind me of the other games that they've developed, like Summer in Mara. I enjoyed exploring the island, and I feel like I'll get the same excitement here. Mika and the Witch's Mountain is peak relaxation. You don't have timers or challenges you need to worry about, and the warm and inviting town draws you in to the point where you just want to fly around and enjoy yourself. Moving along nicely, we have Mossfield Origins next, a cozy, small community builder where all buildings are based on the same foundation. Take your time, build a sustainable community for your residents in this relaxing game with no time pressure or external forces. Upgrade the foundations around you via the tech tree to redefine and refactor your space. The game is all about building a community from the ground up, in which it all runs to the best of your ability. With the game having no time pressure, it means you don't have to rush to build certain buildings with the risk of failure. Pick the buildings that you want, start with them to develop this small community the way that you want it to look and function. You'll get to research new buildings in the tech tree. This will allow you to advance to bigger and greater buildings, but with each passing age, the residents on the community might expect a little bit more from you. So when it comes to unlocking new buildings, make sure you build as many as the people want, not only what you believe is right. Mossfield Origins is all about building the community. You start with nothing and you hopefully finish with everything, and a look of the world that suits you, so take your time and enjoy everything the game has to offer. It's time to offer up the healthy snacks for once in Fruitbus, a journey of flavours and friendships that awaits you in this adorable and groovy food truck. You'll need to forage for fresh ingredients to create your own menu, then feed tummies and souls with home-cooked meals. Fruitbus is a all-in cozy cute adventure set in an open-world environment, where if something doesn't taste good, it's not worth having. As you and your trusty Fruitbus are travelling the lands, you'll need to find new upgrades and new ingredients that you'll be able to use. You'll need to discover new fresh fruit and veggies as you visit new lands, each having their own different qualities that might make a dish really sweet or really hot. Just try not to make it so that steam comes out of these adorable animals' heads. This seems like a really relaxing game that will give you just a bunch of smiles, from being able to upgrade your bus to become the absolutely best around, to finding out the villagers' stories in this strange but cute land. Tales of Seikyu is our next cozy game, a fantasy farming adventure amidst the yokai legends. It'll be down to you to try and restore a former inn to its previous glory, and attempt to uncover all the secrets the world around you has to offer. You've just arrived into the area with your best friend, after sinking all your savings into this adventure. The inn isn't in any state to house or tend to guests at the moment, so you'll need to use the knowledge of the land and the abundance of natural resources around you to make the best inn Seikyu has ever seen. Adhere to the seasonal rhythms to cultivate crops, construct coops and barns for eggs and dairy, utilise the variety of local ingredients to craft unique recipes, renovate old buildings, expand rooms, decorate with furniture, and create either a cosy pastel setting or a luxurious monster inn. I'm always a massive fan when I see these games have co-op. You'll get to roam around this beautiful game together, and it makes building and growing so much easier when you have an extra pair of hands. Just make sure they don't take all your crops at the end. And sadly, we move on to the last game on the list. We have Townseek, a wholesome exploration trading game that will have you embark on a journey across the world of Explorer and discover the lost legacy of Sir Reginald Sharkingston. You'll need to discover exotic landmarks, trade with faraway towns, fish, mine and farm as you complete your journal and make a name for yourself. The big treasure might be the end goal of the game, but you'll need money to survive. You'll need to trade with mayors or hosts of the towns that you visit as you barter with them for the best price and profit on items you've collected. Complete quests for them to improve your reputation and unlock upgrades and cosmetics for your ship. What might strike you straight away is the beautifully hand-drawn map that you'll be flying over each and every time you play, so just make sure that you take in the sights as you travel around. Townseek is all about finding your own adventure and making the most out of the lands and skies in front of you. The game is all about exploration, so make sure that you search from the very top all the way down to the bellows of the map. You never know who or what you might find. And that, gang, is my list of cozy games coming out in 2024. And I know what you're thinking, of course there'll be others. So I think we might just have to make another list down the line. But for now, thank you so much for watching the video. It means so much to me, as I always say, and I hope you have a great rest of your week. Catch you later.